Yeah, I don't think the electronic bikes will ever be able to touch that sound as the revs are up. Here we go, 250C Junior, Moto 3 off and rolling. Whoa! A big domino effect, riders going left and right. Oh, a guy getting run over.
Two guys.
Man, look at that. Carnage coming across the start. As we check back in, Robert Weiss, a name we have been saying, shoot, I think within this hour alone, finds himself up front. One rider going down. See who that is. It does look like Weiss has gained control of the lead. He is neck and neck with the, I believe, 30 or 38. That is the 39 machine, actually, sitting in the second place spot. And so we will look, Weiss, no stranger to the front of the field here in these C classes, and is going to try to make the most of this start. He knows he's only got to hang on for 10 minutes out here with these adjusted third motos.
Couple riders going down there in the 10 Commandments. That's going to be the number 33 and 51, I believe, as we turn back to Robert Weiss there on his Husqvarna machine, making his way through Storyland.
And we look to see, I do believe that is the 20, maybe it wasn't the 29, that was definitely a Yamaha. Whoever it was, they're looking strong right now, but wow, we're taking a look out the window. There it is, Robert Weiss on the number 16, opening up a gap early. And that is a huge benefit early. We said if you can get out front, great, but to be able to get out front and get away from everyone, not have any immediate pressure on you, that is going to be key. We've seen riders, when they're able to sneak away early on that first lap, oftentimes they run it clean all the way to the finish.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, Zach, this one very important to get that start, get out there front, as we had a hectic start here in this 250C Junior class. But Robert Weiss going to take this first lap, and the green flag is out for the number 16.
And I do believe that is the 39 of Trent Salisbury in the second place spot, a 5th in Moto 1, but a 22nd in Moto 2. So he's trying to have a turnaround in this thing on a high note.
And as we wait for our riders to check in, we will get you the times.
So we are watching Weiss on screen right now.
And there was the number 19, I believe. Oh, nope, that was just like you had said as well.
Oh, there is the 39. Yeah, I was about to say he was having such a good run, putting pressure on Salisbury, tipping it over just after this first commandment. And he's back up and running, but he lost a lot of positions early there in the back of the screen. Now popping off the side of the track is 39. And those riders, remember, you get off track, you got to get back on track as soon as possible, but as safely as possible. And so riders trying to be careful. Look at how hard packed it is right there.
One rider stuck on the left there, Zach.
Just off the side of it. He was in the thick stuff. And so you grab a handful, back in slides out of that hard packed stuff. Next thing you know, you're stuck.
And look at the difference there between the terrains. Reading the terrain is going to be a big one here in this one, as well as the rest of the motos today, as we see some of that hard, slick stuff. And then just over to the left of it, very, very deep mud. So reading this terrain is going to be crucial here today.
Yeah, absolutely, Jackson. Such a good point. Being able to figure out exactly how the dirt in front of you is going to react. Robert Weiss was out here just a little over an hour ago. He was in slop, mud, standing water everywhere. Now he's seeing dust in between these jumps. He's able to run full speed, and he's adjusted, finds himself out front still.
And look at this number 16 as he comes into the finish line. Man, he is on the move here in this Moto number 3.
Coming up just a little short on that double. No big deal. Keeps the thing moving forward.
Already able to put quite the bit of time in between him and second place. As we move back to our second place rider now. And there is the
Great
number
shot.
16 once again on the screen.
Able to go out of frame before we even catch second place. And that is a new bike. I believe that is the 58 machine, maybe the 59 of Carson Hall on the gas, sitting at a 12th in Moto 1, a 4th in Moto 2.
And sitting in second now, Zach, that is the way to do it, improving all week long. As he goes for a little ride through the 10 Commandments there, able to pull it back together, double out. And he is looking solid there on that number 59 machine.
The rider just behind him, there it goes. The hard pack bites you once again. I know all of these riders want to grab a big handful as we see him taking a look over the shoulder, says, hey, there was somebody back there just a second ago. What happened? He grabbed the handful just a little too hard, back in, lit up, kicked out from underneath him. So
able to triple into Storyland there. Up, and there is our scoring. So it's Robert Wise out front on the number 16, the 59 of Carson Hall sitting in second. William Barrett sitting in third. William Barrett coming out of Blue Ridge, Georgia. I believe he goes by Billy, sitting there on that number 15 machine. On the number 79, we have Travis Tucker. He is holding down fourth on his KTM. In fifth is Devin Cook there on the number 34. In sixth, we got the number 55 of Ryder Rodriguez. That is another name that we have been saying a lot here at Loretta Lynn's. In seventh, though, is Dawson Baker. In eighth is Kyle Paleologos. In ninth is Evan Turlicki. And then rounding out our top 10 is going to be Anthony Palawoski.
And Kyle Paleologos, now that we officially know the proper pronunciation, that is, I believe, one of the riders in this championship battle. So now, as I'm going through trying to do the math, 2 + 1 and 1 + 2, I'm that good. I know that's both 3. And right now, Robert Weiss was in the number 1 position. Now it's showing Carson Hall jumping into the first place spot.
So what has happened to our early leader?
Where is Weiss? Did he go down?
I didn't personally see it, but I also have been looking around here. So there is the chance, as we see,
Paleologos now jumps into the 5th place spot in front of Weiss. That is the championship right there. So where is...
I do still see the number 16 in the lead ahead of the number 59 there. So that might be a problem with our timing and scoring. We'll let you know for sure here in just a second.
Yeah, easily maybe a transponder issue. Like we said, we've got backup hand scoring on site as well. I'm now able to see in eyesight. There's Robert Weiss on your screen, tripling back into Storyland. So he's still looking good, feeling good, and headed forward. And the number 16, no stranger to the top box. I mean, I think there's something to be said about a certain level of confidence that comes with, hey, I've already done it. Actually, as a matter of fact, I've already done it today. I've gone through, I've had a gate drop. I know how the track's reacting. And so Robert Weiss finds himself up front early, once again, trying to bring this thing home and bring a number 1 plate with it. Looking at now we don't have the proper timing and scoring on our chart here because it shows Paleologos as the man in command of the title fight. We do know that Weiss is still in front, sitting with a 2-1 score. So Weiss trying to get this thing done with a 2-1-1, and Paleologos holding down what I believe he's shown his 5th, but I believe that is actually 6th place on track. And so as they get ready to complete another lap, hopefully it'll correct on our timing and scoring here. Here comes your leader getting ready to come around the checker flag once again.
And he is going to get the white flag this time around.
We have security videos that everybody spotted the track. Way back in time on the first time.
Watching right now, riders trying to make their way through the... So Weiss right now handling business.
So you guys saying Weiss is out front in this moto?
That is what we're saying. Jason, I'm sure you're looking at timing and scoring.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that.
I believe it is a transponder issue. We've had eyes on the 16 the whole time.
That's great.
He did not check in for lap number 3 when he came through. He did come through the finish, so I believe that it's just a transponder issue here in this one, as he has been in the lead for the entire race.
Yeah, and I saw him come across, so he's not about to get lapped. He's just that far. He's got 5 seconds or so on the rest of the field, as far as you know.
Yes, sir. The number 16 is on the move here in this one.
And that will be enough for the title.
Yes, sir. He is in a locked-in battle with Paleologos.
Yep.
And so as far as we know, if he is in one like we believe, that will be the title.
All right, thanks for the info. We'll figure it out. Thanks.
We'll let you know if we hear anything different. Jason hanging out down there at the podium. And we are watching the number 16 on screen.
Man,
we're gonna make sure if he goes down, we're gonna see it. We're locked in on this guy right now.
He is getting him some time there on Racer TV.
And what better way to have your time on Racer TV than to be out front? I know we have several riders, they catch their moment on camera, and it's probably not the moment they're wishing to be shown, but it is what it is. Hey, everybody at home understands. We're all racers. We know everybody falls over from time to time.
Any publicity is good publicity, they say.
This is true. This is true. So there is The man right now, he got some serious publicity pulling that hole shot yesterday coming through the mud, and he is looking to get a little more. He wants to have some publicity, holding a number 1 plate over his head. Here we go, checker flag coming out. It will be the number 16, Robert Weiss, grabbing the win. And Weege, I know you're listening. That should be your title.
And there is Carson Hall on the number 59 machine, and he is going to be followed by the number 15 of William Barrett checking in now there. So that will be your top 3 here for Moto number 3 in the 250C Junior 12 to 17 limited. Devin Cook, Ryder Rodriguez, Kyle Paleologos checking in as well.
And as much as we'd love to get into the overalls here, how this is going to shake up the championship with that shake up with Weiss's transponder, we've got all kinds of different points at play here. Paleologos shown as checking in the 5th place spot, but I believe that is actually 6th. Polakowski 7th, Dawson Baker 8th, Evan Terlecki in 9th, and I believe it'll be Drew Embleton technically rounding out the top 10. So I'm sure everybody down by the podium trying to figure out, we're comparing hand scoring, making sure everything is properly documented. We know exactly what happened, but I'm pretty sure, if nothing else, the number 16 would be more than happy to tell you, hey, I brought this thing home.
They're celebrating. I think they know they got it. So we're going to bring them on up. This should be 2 titles today for the number 16, the 16 Husqvarna. My man Zach Osborne listening back home probably gives a little twinkle in the eye. 2 titles for the number 16 out of New Jersey. He does it with a clutch Moto win. Let's hear it for Chris, right? Chris Weiss. He goes by Chris. We didn't have you on timing and scoring. I think you might have had a transponder problem. Did you know where you were, and you know if you won the Moto, you had it?
Yeah, I knew where I was, and I knew I had to beat one person, and that's pretty much it. And I just wanted to win.
That's some serious pressure, man, but you able to block that out?
Yep.
All right. Who do you want to thank once again, Chris?
My mom and dad, Callahan MX School, Factory Connection, Johnny Knowles over at Scott Goggles for keeping my vision clean, Focus X Gear, E&K Heating and Air, Haynes Realty, Kurt Mayberry Home Improvements, my grandparents, my aunt and uncle, and all my friends and family. Thank you.
We're going to bring the number 1 plate on up to the podium from the American Motorcyclists Association. And once again, now a 2-time champion in 2023, Chris Weiss. All right, we'll talk to 2nd and 3rd here. And also hand out a Hole Shot Award as quick as we can. Carson Hall and William Barrett. Hall will bring you up here. Gate's about to drop.
Here we go.
B-class underway. Let me give a silver to Carson Hall. How'd that ride go?
Good. I just got a good start, and I just stayed in the lead pack the whole race.
You look pumped. On a podium, who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, my mom, my dad, Dark Tide Tattoo Studio, Factory Connections, 110 Racing, Gibson Tire, Fredericktown Yamaha, and everyone else who helps me out. Thank you.
All right, Carson Hall, wave to the camera there. He's got himself 2nd place. I'll get 3rd in a moment, but you guys at the tower, tell me what's happening on the track.
All right, thanks, Jason. Yeah, we are hanging out watching that 450B limited start. And it looks like it is going to be Seth Creedy on the KTM number 72 grabbing the hole shot. And we are watching here on Racer TV. We got some good racing. Look at that, the number 72. Oh, almost going down. Not sure if he got a little help there or not. That was definitely some close racing.
Let me grab 3rd real quick. Thanks, Zach. And we'll talk to William Barrett here in 3rd place. Let's hear it for William. How's that?
It was good. I got a pretty good jump out the gate, but, you know, the mud kind of slowed me down.
Okay, it did, but not too bad. You beat everyone all but 2. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. My mom, my dad, Tyler Thompson, the whole TMA crew down there. I also thank SoPro Suspension, keeping my suspension always dialed in, nice and fresh. Mike Anthony for keeping my suspension always, Mike Anthony for keeping my motors always nice and fresh. I like to thank 110 Racing for these sweet gear sets they gave me. And everybody else I forgot, thank you for supporting me.
All right, William Barrett, everybody, 3rd place. Congratulations and Hole Shot Award. I'm looking for Trent Salisbury. Let's real quick, Trent, I'll let you thank some people, and then you guys can call us Moto. Trent Salisbury with your Stasic Hole Shot Award. Who do you want to thank, Trent?
I want to thank Factory Connection, Texas Tornado MX, Van Martin, my whole family, my grandpa, just everybody else who supports me. Thank you, everybody, in Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Trent. Take it away for the B class.